Guys, my name is Sierra. I am a junior writing fellow at Jackson College. And during this pandemic, I have been keeping busy by doing things that bring me joy. One of these things is painting. I enjoy painting because it keeps me being creative when I'm not writing. It challenges me to improve my skill. And yeah, I just really enjoy it. So today we're going to be going over a writing skill for you guys, and this is going to improve our vocabulary. It is going to increase sensuous description when we are talking, and it is going to add a little flair to our writing. So let's get right into it. We're going to be talking about how using active verbs in your description can really help you out.
Alright guys, so one way we can really amp up our description is to incorporate active verbs into the writing. Editing passive voice is one way that we can do that pretty easily. The problem with a passive voice is that it makes your writing a little bit dull and kind of boring. For example, if you say I was sad, or she is afraid, or we were excited, or being in the room was lonely. A small image of that is painted, but we don't really see the full picture. We can't see what you're describing from that little bit of description. It needs a little more oomph. It needs an active verb. When describing a situation or telling a story, you need movement and you need to engage your reader. Using active verbs can really help you do that. Active verbs can change that I was sad into an image of tears racing down your face. We don't want to hear about how you were sad. We want to see it. We want to see that you didn't just walk through the field. We want to see that you danced through the field. We want to see that movement in your writing. Incorporating active verbs is going to make a difference in your writing. It's going to create more sensuous descriptions, a more vivid picture for your audience, and take you to college level. On the left and the right, we have the same story. The left is before we went in and added in those active verbs and more descriptions. It's just a cut and dry description. Remember you had a lot of fun when you would ride to the corner store for candy? It was very fun. This memory leaves the audience guessing. We don't see an image of riding to the corner store for candy. It's quick, and we say it's fun, but I'm not seeing that from the writing. On the right, we really see those active verbs working their magic. In 1969, I hauled Cindy on the handlebars and Lisa on the banana seat of the Schwinn bike and raced to Butch's party store for lemon heads, Boston baked beans, and red hots. Words like hauled and raced really help create that imagery. We can see the two kids on one bike on their way to this corner store. The use of action verbs in our writing is going to help create emotion and add depth. This is important because this is how we're going to connect with our audience. Making the habit of replacing that passive language with active language is going to help move the narrative. Instead of saying I was sad, saying tears of joy danced down my cheeks or my eyes wept is going to help engage your reader. If you feel like you're having trouble finding these active verbs, don't be afraid to hop on the internet or just Google it. There's synonyms out there for all these words, and that's going to help double your list. Be creative with it. There's so many active verbs out there that can really elevate your writing. Okay, guys, to recap, highlighting words like is, are, was, were are ways to see when you're using a passive voice in your writing. When we do this, we can just revise our sentence, add some active verbs in there, and that's going to make our narrative look outward and help our audience see the event. Catering these words to the situation we're talking about is going to help convey emotion. It's going to make our writing skills shine. And once you start using active verbs, I promise you won't be able to stop. I just want to remind you guys that we are Jackson Strong. As a community here at JC, we need each other more than ever, and the writing fellows are always here to help. I wish everybody the best of luck, and we got this.